Shalom. Shalom to the elect out there, to the 144,000. Also, shalom to the others that's putting in this work. I want to start out by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Quadash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High. In the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Matthew 28:19. Go therefore, teaching all nations, where the elect of Israel is scattered. That's why it's the 144,000, because that's the elect. Where they are scattered, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Yahweh, and in the name of the Son, Yahweh Shah, and in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Rakah Quadash. So you go to Revelations 7 and 4. But right up in there, right, the caption above it says the 144,000. So Revelation 7 and 4, and I heard the number of them which were sealed, like they're going to be safe. And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. That's it. The children of Israel. Not all the other nations. No. So it tells you 12,000. If there's 12 tribes, 12 tribes of Israel, and it's 144,000 that's a part of the elect, that means 12,000 from each tribe. 12 times 12 equals 144. 12,000 times 12 tribes equals 144,000. That's who the elect is. That's who the elect is. That's who he's coming for. He ain't coming for everybody. 2/3 of our people got to go. Only 1/3 will be left. So it will be the 144,000, and then that's the elect, like the governor people, the people that will be the judges and stuff like that. And then there will be a mixed multitude of the rest of the people that's putting in this work and stuff. So that's why I say to the 144,000, also to the others that's putting in this work, because the others are going to be beamed up too. Just not everybody. It will be the mixed multitude that it talks about. It'll be part of the 1/3. Everybody will be part that's going to be beamed up into the chariots will be part of the 1/3. The 2/3 got to die. So if you're not part of the 1/3, you're not going to make it. Who are the Israelites? The Israelites are the 12 tribes of Israel. So you go off of what your father is. So if your father is a part of these tribes, which the tribes are Judah, which is the so-called Negroes, which they say black people, but we brown. Benjamin, which means West Indians, Jamaicans. Levites, which means the Haitians. Simeon, which means Dominicans. Zebulon, which means Guatemalans to Panamanians. Ephraim, Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, Cubans. Gad, North American Indians. Reuben, Seminole Indians. Naphtali, Argentinians to Chileans. Asher, Colombians to Uruguayans. And then Issachar, which is the Mexicans. Them are the people. So if your father is one of them, then you could be an Israelite. That's the only nation that Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah cares about. They don't care about them other nations. They don't care about them other nations. They care to get his people out of them nations, but he don't care about the nations at all. He don't care about them nations at all. And it tell us. Matter of fact, Isaiah 40 and 17. The nations of the world, Isaiah 40 and 17. The nations of the world are worth nothing to him. They worth nothing to him. In his eyes, they count for nothing, mere emptiness and froth, which meaning meaningless. They're meaningless. All the other nations don't mean nothing. He only care about the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. So, also it tells us right here. So, these are the people that he rejected. He rejected them because they did something wrong. The children of Israel. That's why we went into slavery. That's why we are the bottom of the totem pole. That's why everybody tries to put us down, because the Father made it like that, because we messed up. We messed up. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I also reject you as my priest. Because you have ignored the laws of Yahweh, which the laws was only given to the Israelites, I also will ignore your children. Right? And we've been ignoring him for a long time. Calling on God and Jesus. No. That's disrespectful. That's leading yourself to death, calling on them names. You got to call on the Father by his real name, Yahweh, and on the Son by his real name, Yahushua. They're Hebrew Israelites, they not from America. They don't speak English. Gabriel told Miriam to tell Joseph and them to name him Yahushua, not Jesus. The J wasn't even in the picture. There ain't even a letter J in Hebrew. So we start going off and following other gods and other idols and worshiping other gods and other idols and following other people's wickedness. And he's, all right, I'm going to turn my back on y'all. I'm going to start ignoring y'all. When y'all pray to me, I ain't going to hear it. And then you fast forward to now, you see people calling on the name of Yahweh, calling on the name of Yahushua, trying to follow the laws to the best of their abilities, trying to wake up his people. So that means feeding his sheep. So when that happened, it says in Jeremiah 29 and 11, then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. See, at first when we was doing wickedness and not listening and rejecting, he rejected us. But the laws and the commandments and the covenants and all the promises and stuff only deals with the children of Israel. That's it. No other nations. So right here, once we start following the will and doing the will of the Father, which is waking up his people, waking up the elect, bringing this truth out 100%, calling on the names, having faith, trusting and believing in with all your heart, your mind, and your soul. What? Jeremiah 29 and 11. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. That is a blessing to have Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai listen to you. He don't listen to everybody. He don't hear everybody. So that's a blessing. That's a real blessing. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For you are a people holy to the Lord Yahweh, your God. Yahweh has chosen you out of all the people on the face of the earth to be his people, his treasured possession. So it tells us all the other nations don't mean nothing. He chose us. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing, man. Romans 9:4. They are the people of Israel, chosen to be Yahweh's adopted children. Yahweh revealed his glory to them. The glory, the word, the understanding, the wisdom. He gave that to the Israelites, not nobody else. He made covenants with them and gave them his law. He gave them his privilege of worshiping him and receiving his wonderful promises. That's just to Israel. It says they are the people of Israel, chosen to be Yahweh's adopted children. It didn't say this nation, that nation, that nation, that nation. No, it didn't say them. Children of Israel, that's it. So who are the Israelites? The chosen people. The people chosen by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The special, set apart people. Ephesians 1:4 and 5. For he chose us in him before the creation of the world to be holy and blameless in his sight. Ephesians 1:5. In love, Yahweh decided in advance to adopt us into his own family by bringing us to himself through Yahweh Shai. This is what he wanted to do, and it gave him great pleasure. It gave him great pleasure to adopt us into his family. He was happy about that. Versus what it said in Isaiah 40:17. The nations of the world are worth nothing to me. In his eyes, they count for nothing. But it says right here in Ephesians, it gave him great pleasure to adopt us into his family, the Israelites. So it's definitely a privilege. You got to go through things. Yes, as an Israelite, we are still in our curses. So you're not going to be all up and career going good and everything is just going good. No, things is going to be rough. Now, will things be sometimes okay? Yeah, but most of the time, things are going to be rough. This is our time of tribulations that's going to make us better. So you're not going to be, doing real good. Now, you have some people that's doing all right, but they still going through hard times. 1 Peter 2:9, but you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood. And that's why he said, in Hosea 4:6, I also reject you as my priest, because we rejected him. But 1 Peter 2:9 says, but you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood. When we doing what we supposed to do, we're royal. A holy nation, Yahweh's special possession. That you may declare the praise of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light. He brought you into this truth. So if you understanding this truth and you subscribe to this type of teachings and these learnings, then you ain't into that Sunday church stuff and all that stuff no more. He took you out of darkness and brought you into his wonderful light. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Psalms 33:12. Blessed is the nation whose power is Yahweh, the people he chose for his inheritance. meaning possession, property. He chose the Israelites. He didn't choose everybody else. He didn't choose all the other nations. It just told us in Isaiah that the other nations don't mean nothing to him. Nothing. Psalms 147 and 19 and 20. He revealed his word to Jacob, his laws and decrees to Israel. So that's who this stuff is for. That's who the laws and commandments is for. Yahweh gave them to Israel, the children of Israel, not no other nations. If we read 20, so Psalms 147 and 20, he has not done this for no other nation. They do not know his laws because he didn't give it to them. He only gave it to the children of Israel. Praise Yahweh. That's a blessing. So, you know, like, here we go, Ephesians 3 and 6. And this is Yahweh's plan. Both Gentiles and Jews who believe the good news share equally in the riches inherited by Yahweh's children. Both the Gentiles, because most people hear Gentiles and they hear, oh, that means all the people. The Gentiles is the Israelites scattered to all the different nations. I was a Gentile. I was a Gentile until I came into this truth. So there's going to be many other people like me. I didn't know I was an Israelite. The original Jews, they grew up knowing that they were Israelites. They grew up knowing the laws, grew up knowing exactly what was going on. But the Gentiles, we were spread out to all four corners of the earth. We didn't know. But once somebody brought it to us, we rode with it. We learned about it. We didn't put it away. We didn't talk bad about it. We was willing to learn. And it's a difference between the Gentiles that receive salvation and the Gentiles that receive destruction. It's a difference. It's a difference. But the Gentiles that believe and had faith and trusted in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, they were put together with the Jews that believed in that. So it says, and this is Yahweh's plan. Both Gentiles, the Israelite foreigners, the people that didn't know that they were Israelites, but that learned it and they believed it and they trusted in it and they trusted in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So them, both Gentiles and Jews who believe the good news, which is the scriptures, share equally in the riches inherited by Yahweh's children. Both are part of the same body, and both enjoy the promises and blessings because they belong to Yahweh Shai. So it ain't talking about them other nations. When it's them other nations going to receive destruction. The the Israelite foreigners are going to receive salvation. It's a difference. When you really think about it, we already know who the chosen people are. But Matthew 24 and 31, and he will send out his angels with the mighty blast of a trumpet, and they will gather his chosen ones, just like we read in Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Yahweh has chosen you to be his treasured possession. So they will gather his chosen ones from all over the world, from the furthest ends of the earth and heavens. From everywhere, all over the world, they will be gathered. But once you really think about it, you know who the chosen people are. Who the best singers? Who the best dancers? Who the best basketball players? Who the best football? Who the fastest in the track? Like the chosen people are. Anywhere you put us, we the best. And that's with going through all the troubles and stuff of being at the bottom. So given the worst conditions, we still come out the best. If you was to give us everything that you gave the other nations, so now the missiles gonna hit this place and destroy all this stuff in America, and we gonna get to see how it is when the Israelites are on top with all the blessings, how things will turn out. We messed it up because we were kings and queens. And we messed it up by following other people's laws and their commandments and their gods and idols, and we lost it. But he's going to give it back because we're ready to accept it and take on the responsibilities and do it the correct way, how he wants us to do it. So, but that's only to the chosen people of Israel, not everybody. Everybody ain't going to receive this. All the other nations that's coming from all over the world that's not in America, they gonna be our slaves. All the top people that's running the world right now, if they make it out from the missiles and stuff from World War III and the chariot lasers, they're gonna be our slaves too. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all them, they gonna be the slaves to us, just like we the slaves. It tells you in the Bible, those who put people into captivity shall go into captivity. And they made us slaves, so they gonna go into captivity under the children of Israel. Man, what? I don't even know if I'm part of that, but I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Who the best comedians? Who the best actors? Come on, man. We know who the chosen people are. But it tells you in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So for a moment of time, it's going to be ruled by the wicked. And then that's going to fade out. The missiles are going to fade it out. And then it's going to be ran by the chosen people, the elect of Israel. So the Israelites are the 12 tribes, not the people over there saying that they Jewish. No, not them. They are part of the people that's going to go into slavery under us. All the other nations will be slaves to the 12 tribes of Israel. So you want to know who the Israelites are? I already told you. 12,000 from each tribe. The 144,000, that's going to be the people who run in the world, the elect of Israel. All the other nations will be slaves to us. So you want to know who the Israelites are? They the chosen people of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. So with that, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High, in the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. I also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone. Shalom.